Hey everybody, welcome back to the podcast. My name is Chris.
And I'm Jay. Welcome back.
This is the Family Mart podcast where me and Jay, we just have a conversation.
Have a conversation and bullshit.
So yesterday we went to a wedding.
Ooh.
It was our cousin's wedding. Congrats to Randy and Atimatet.
Congrats.
It was a fun wedding. My first wedding in a really long time.
Man.
And how do you think it went?
I thought it went really cool. So play by play, we pull up to the wedding. We saw our table all the way in the back,
right next to the bar.
right next to the bar, which will get mentioned later. And then the show went on outside at the beautiful golf course in Summerlin.
I thought it was a really nice small wedding. It wasn't too overwhelming with like hella people. And yeah, it was really. Did you cry?
I wanted to. I definitely felt like it. I was like, yo, love is crazy.
I felt it in my throat. Like, when you're about to cry and you're like, feel it. Yeah, you're like, feel it in your throat. Yeah. I've had that definitely when they were exchanging private vows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which I thought was interesting because I've never. I thought they usually say that shit out loud, right?
Usually. But the private John is actually tight. That might be the move for me.
I think the DJ could have done a little bit better and maybe played music.
Yeah.
I think maybe he was playing music, but it just wasn't that loud.
Yeah. Overall, the DJ isn't really my style of DJ, but
yeah. But I mean, for a wedding, you have to kind of DJ a certain way. So, he was trying his best.
Yeah, he was trying his best.
He was doing his best.
No
bro.
hate.
We drank a little bit.
Did you get a lot of it?
Did you get drunk yesterday?
Yeah, I was drunk. Weren't you?
You were fried? I mean, I don't know.
We started by drinking some Blue Moons, and then proceeded to get some.
You had a nice little
place at the bar.
You had a nice little cocktail.
Nice little Henny and Coke.
Is that your go-to?
I mean, when there's Henny and it's for free.
So if you're, let's start with this. If you're walking up to a bar, what's your go-to like first reaction?
Oh, my degenerate self is saying Jack and Coke, Jack and Coke, Jack and Coke.
Is it because it's simple and you don't really want to go extravagant?
It's simple. It's generally not that expensive.
And they usually have Jack.
Most bars have Jack unless they're like, I don't know, McFadden's or something.
Damn. So you get a Jack and Coke.
Get a Jack and Coke. Might have up to 3 or 4, and then I'm super lit.
Yeah, I feel it. Yo, I was thinking about this the other day. This has nothing to do with the wedding, but if Denny's had alcohol, I think we would go there more often.
No? Yo, do you guys like Denny's? I do not like Denny's. We've had it like twice in the past 2 weeks. I've tried to give it a chance. I gave it a chance, 2 chances, and it's just not that good.
Well, hold on. Shout out to the dude. Remember that table that was next to us when we were at Denny's?
The birthday table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the day after at night, some dude hit me up and was like, yo, was that you at Denny's last night? And I was like, yeah, that was me.
What?
Yeah. So I guess he recognized me. Dude, I thought it was, I just kept thinking of how I was fucking crossing my legs under the table, and he probably saw that and was like, yo,
it's him.
This dude really does that.
He really be crossing his legs
everywhere he goes. So that's all I could think about, and I'm like kind of self-conscious of crossing my legs.
Man, I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah. It's comfortable.
It's comfy.
Shout out to everybody that crosses their legs.
Yeah.
Shout out to every dude actually that crosses their legs in like the X form instead of that tabletop crossing.
Yeah, small junk gang, we in this.
Is that really a case of the small junk?
Or you really just don't mind your stuff getting
it's not getting crushed though.
Compacted.
Like it's not even crushed. I just know how to maneuver my nuts to where I can cross my legs.
Yeah.
It's like sitting on my left leg. You know what I mean? Like everything like gets pushed to the side.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just a case of if you hate on that just means you don't know how to rearrange your stuff.
Yeah, maybe you're just not flexible, because I could see this being like a not flexible thing.
Yeah, that's true. Are you flexible? Can you touch
for
your toes?
I think for someone my stature, I'm flexible. Yeah, I can touch my toes.
Can you touch the floor?
If I really wanted to. I don't know.
I would love to see you.
Wow.
Hold on, bro. Is this the one from yesterday?
Yeah. This is I'm wearing a chain right now.
Wow, Jay's wearing a Jay. If you want to see what Jay was looking like at the wedding, Jay was looking like a snack. As I said in the podcast, I think one of our first podcasts, I was saying that Jay is the most well dressed out of all of my cousins.
I made a joke that at the wedding I looked like the Apple stock was about to crash.
I mean, it did look like that, but you were looking really fresh. Did you feel as fresh as you looked?
Yeah, I felt fresh.
Did you were you gassed up by our compliments?
I think I was gassing myself up, but yeah, it helped that you guys were
That's
like,
"Yo, good." So Jay was. Jacket. If you want to see it, go to his Instagram, Young J Noir. That's Noir. If you don't know how to spell Noir, Young J Noir. Go check out his drip.
Yeah, I'm still wearing the same chain from the wedding. I actually haven't showered yet.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my bad.
He has the Dennis Rodman hoop earrings.
I got the hoop earrings in.
Did you have this chain on? He has like
wedding.
Yeah,
I had a pocket chain on too.
Damn, dude. You had hella chains on.
The wallet chain, yeah.
And he had a nice little ring from his dad.
Oh, yeah, my dad let me use a ring.
Yeah. No watch.
Let's talk about your fit.
No, let's not.
my guy,
fucking orchestra fit.
My guy was he was the first chair in the string quartet.
Yo. It's just because I was wearing black slacks and a white shirt.
Black slacks, white shirt.
Which usually means that you look like you're going to play in the orchestra.
Some sort of staff, yeah.
Maybe it's just funny because I actually did play an orchestra.
Yeah, bow staff.
Yeah. Shout out to all my all my orchestrator orchestrant. Shout out to everybody in orchestra wearing that fucking girdle on your back.
Yo, weddings are tight though.
Yeah.
I was expecting just I love all my women's, but I was expecting more babes.
You didn't see any yesterday?
Not that I especially was like.
Well, let's say you did spot.
I wasn't gonna say shit anyway.
No, let's just say there's a nice fine young lady on the maybe not young, but there's a fine lady on the dance floor. Are you gonna dance with her?
Probably when Sicko Mode came on.
Yo, is there video of that? Actually, Merz took a video.
Yeah, he took a video.
Fucking our cousin Marion, he went up to the DJ and requested "Sicko Mode," which is not a wedding song by any means. "Sicko Mode" by Travis Scott featuring Drake. It was just funny because like it was just us on the dance floor like going into the song.
Yeah, you hear the song come on and like everyone clears the dance floor except us.
Yeah, it's just hilarious.
And we went in.
I love that song. But at a wedding though, it was a little weird when
it was weird, but at least we were on the floor and like, making it not as weird.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait to see that shit live. It's coming up, right? Oh wait, it's not in October, November.
Yeah, November.
Astroworld Fest.
Yeah, we still got to get our Airbnb.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Put that on the list.
Yeah, something for Jay to do. Jay's becoming the go-to guy for everything that needs to be done.
I'm a fucking assistant.
Yo, how come Kanye didn't release the album? I was looking for it this morning.
I was looking for it all last night.
And people were saying that it's not real.
What?
Yeah, like it was just a fake thing.
What kind of conspiracy theory?
It is real.
Yeah, it's as real as Israel, dude. Kanye said it like on Thursday. It's going to be out on Friday night. Saturday night. Saturday night comes along. I'm on Twitter. You're on Twitter. Everyone's on Twitter looking for this damn album. And all we see is this Perrier bottle ass Kanye, dude.
That shit's funny.
It is funny.
Wait, hold on. He was performing that with Pump? I thought Pump was in jail.
No. Well, actually, you know what? I thought he was in jail too. Free Pump for SNL.
So they did that. Maybe they did that pre-arrest.
Oh, is that a thing?
I'm about to get arrested, yo. Let's do this SNL shit.
Yo, we got to record this SNL shit before I get arrested.
Yeah, for real. No, I thought he was arrested and he was coming out soon.
Yeah, no, I thought he was arrested, but I remember from when he was arrested, it wasn't even that bad of a case. So he's probably just out by now, I guess.
Well, I thought it was cool. I thought that shit was funny.
I thought it was funny.
I don't know what the general consensus is of that, but
I like the Kanye Pump song.
Funny. Yeah, me too.
I actually love it.
Oh my god, fuck out of here. I thought it was a good song, and they didn't have to stir up any controversy for it to be. It was. I remember on Pump's Instagram they were saying that it's the biggest song. It's the biggest song that did the most numbers in a week.
Yep.
The biggest hip hop song.
And they didn't have to stir up no beef.
Yeah. Well, I guess the perp. Do you think the perp Russ thing kind of transferred over to Pump?
Nah, I don't think so. Not to me.
You don't think beef attention gets rolled over to other artists?
Yeah, I think it does, but in this situation, no.
Like, do you think Eminem and MGK that beef rolled over to G-Eazy? Because G-Eazy was a part of it at first, and then Eminem kind of took over, and now it's just MGK and Eminem.
Yeah, I think it rolled over to G-Eazy, and then had G-Eazy put something out, then he would have gotten that extra beef attention. But since he didn't, then he didn't capitalize on his.
I remember
attention.
you were asking me last night, does it ruin the integrity? And I was thinking about it earlier, and I was like, I kind of get what I didn't fully understand, I guess, your question yesterday. Yeah. But now that I think of it, is stirring up beef for attention to drive more numbers, do you lose your integrity in the process? Maybe a little bit if your intentions are just solely for numbers.
Right. If you're like, okay, I need to get numbers up, this is what I'm gonna do. All right, cool.
But then, like, what's the difference between that and like a marketing plan?
I don't know. It's just something more genuine than using hate to fuel attention. Whereas like marketing plan is just like, okay, I'm gonna make organic attention.
How about trolling for a marketing plan? Do you think that is different than stirring up beef?
I think trolling is the same if it's the same thing, like hate trolling. That's the same thing.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
like 6ix9ine's popping off that,
and it works.
Yeah, every time he's causing beef, next weekend there's a song out, and that thing does numbers.
Yeah, he's doing crazy numbers, and for him to like put out 9, like I think the whole album was on the Billboard charts. Every single that he's put out is on the charts.
As much as I don't want to pay attention to him, it see him everywhere. It gets brought up, whether it's you.
Yeah, it's usually just me.
Just you.
Yeah. I mean, because I'm not. I mean, I think I'm a fan for sure.
Right.
I'm not. I wouldn't say he's my boy. Well, fuck, Han. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
that sounds a little weird to say on here because they don't understand what I'm saying.
My boy.
I wouldn't ride for him. Like I'm not. Actually, you know what? I do kind of ride for him a little bit. Like when there's some slander.
No,
a little bit.
I'd be slandering. Actually, you know what? I just take that back. I try not to mention him, and then it just gets brought up all the time. So yeah, maybe that is your boy, and you ride for him.
Did you hear about him getting broken into, or his house getting broken into?
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Was that real?
Yeah.
Dang, how much got jacked?
I don't know. You want to fix that chain real quick?
Yeah. my bike got loose.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's like hitting the chair. I'm not doing this shit again.
When the drip is just too drippy.
The drip is too hard. You could hear my chains. I'm fucking future.
You might need to fix this mic. Yo, Jay's just fucking up right now. Here, you could.
No, they can hear me.
There you go. Okay. But yeah, his house apparently, allegedly, actually not allegedly, it did get raided by FBI for something. I don't know what it is, and I don't even know why I brought it up. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, you know what today is? International Pod Day. What up, everyone?
We're fucking recording on International Pod Day.
Do the drop.
What is? Did you read what it's about?
No, I just I saw it on Twitter and then I Googled it to make sure, and then I was like, "Yo, it's International Pod Day. Let's record."
Does that make you feel cool?
Yeah, it does make me feel cool.
How have the compliments been treating you lately?
Oh, I did want to bring that up. Yo, shout out to all the compliments, whether it's via DM, in person, text, comments. It's all welcome. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Speak for me, bro.
I don't know how Chris,
I'm blaming
Wiz feels, but he appreciates
you like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to hear compliments. And it's nice to hear feedback from people that actually listen to the podcast. Somebody said that we sound the same, so it's hard for them to distinguish the difference between us.
Got to start listening faster.
Yeah. I think, well, I don't know. I mean, we're kind of...
It's not, actually, you know what? I could see that. Sometimes we might sound the same. You could tell when I'm talking because I got mad sibilants in my S's.
That's why you have to add that de-esser to...
God dang. The de-esser is back.
Wait, going back to the Yandhi album, is it not it's not coming out?
It is coming out. But
you just don't know when.
Late.
What'd you think of Carter 5?
Oh, I liked it.
All of
damn,
it?
I was gonna go through like some elaborate thing. I liked it. I liked most of it. it's an hour and a half long, so I couldn't give it that many spins.
Did you cut it? Did you cut it down? Did you make your own?
On my own? No, not. I haven't got to that level of listening yet.
And you really like the Kendrick song?
I do. Ooh, someone doesn't.
That was the first song I went to.
Oh, wow.
Because it's Kendrick, so I wanted to listen. And the meme was funny that Genius put out of like them two recording it, but it's just two goats like singing into a mic.
That is funny.
But so I listened to that song, and I just wasn't a huge. I just thought it was weak.
The song.
Yeah, I thought the song was weak.
What did you?
I thought it was
like
boring.
About it? I thought it was good.
Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of Carter 5.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
That's fine.
Is that what are people saying about it? Because I don't really.
Both. There's people that have been waiting for it, and they're like, okay, this is good. And then there's also the same people that were waiting for it, and like, this shit's mad meh. It does sound old.
Yeah.
Sounds like 2014.
Well, it was all the records on there are pretty old, right?
I think so. Like that Kendrick verse sounds really To Pimp a Butterfly with the cadences that he used. But I really liked it. I played it as I was getting ready for the wedding, and I was like, yo, this shit is fire. I could do without 8 songs. It's really long.
Yeah. But for the most part, you did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Did you listen to the new Logic?
No. Did you?
Yes.
Is it good?
I love it.
Oh, okay.
You haven't heard anything.
No.
From the album.
You know what? I will break my rule, and I'll take a recommendation to listen to.
Okay. So for everybody that's listening to this that has listened to the Logic album, this is for you guys. This is very, and I hope it's not spoiling it for you, but this is very reminiscent of old Logic, which I hate saying like I miss the old Logic, and I don't. It's not that I miss the old Logic, but I do enjoy Logic's older music. So this album is really, really nostalgic because it's all like boom bap beats, and he's not rapping fast the way he usually does on the way he did on like the last 2 albums that he's put out.
I mean, this what's it called? Young Sinatra 4, right?
4, yeah.
But correct me if I'm wrong. 1 through 3, it came out like before his commercial success. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's cool that he can go to a series 4 and still bring that energy back.
I think
that's cool.
I think that was the coolest part to me because all of that, because it's not that he wasn't popping, but he didn't have the radio or he just wasn't as big as he is now.
Yeah.
So, but he was a touring artist though when he put out these mixtapes of
tight.
Young Sinatra. So for him to go back to the same style, just elevated as far as like production, the quality of it is really up there, and his cadences are just like very back then, but just an upgraded Logic. And I think I enjoyed it so much that that's all I've been listening to really, and it reminded me of why I was a fan of Logic.
Dang, that's
for
tight.
the longest time. And it's because like I feel like Logic now is definitely known for his fast rapping, which I'm not a fan of personally, which is why I don't like any of I didn't like Under Pressure. I didn't like the True Incredible Story, because he's like, I'm not really a fan of the that fast rap.
Yeah. I think that's like a technical skill that people are fans of.
Yeah. But it's hard to you can't really understand what they're saying.
Yeah, it doesn't really make it like a good experience, like musically.
Yeah.
I don't
but
know.
That's just I'm sure there's people out there that love the fast rapping Logic.
Hell yeah.
But just not for me personally. I wasn't a fan of it. So for him to go back and for him to say lyrics that I can actually understand, and not relate to, but I can really put the story together, I think that's why I love it so much. And he got all of Wu-Tang on the fucking song.
Oh, that's right.
Did you see that?
Nope.
Oh,
you told me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's tight. That's a feat that beats Drake's Wu-Tang Forever.
It for sure does. And I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I don't think RZA is a very good rapper.
I don't think that's a hot take.
Is it not? Well, I was talking to Mers earlier, and he was saying that it's not, because people think that RZA is not good at rapping at all. He's always off beat.
Yeah, it's not a hot take. I like hearing the RZA though, but I don't. It's not a hot take
because he's funny. Like a legend, but he's just not good at rapping.
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
not that good
super
at
off.
rapping.
Like when he was on Section 80, like the part that he's on, it's not even that.
What's he on in Section 80?
California Ganges. I'm trying. Whoop de whoop de whoop. Oh my god. I forgot what the song's called.
Oh,
what song is that? California.
Okay, I forgot what the song. I do know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
Damn, how come I'm hella drawing a blank on the name? My bad. Nah, that's not a hot take though. Does Logic have any love joints on there? Love songs?
No. Does he? No, he doesn't. There are no love songs on there. It's very, like a lot of it is just bars.
My guy's really divorced.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting him to
address it.
Yeah, to address it. I think he will on the Ultra, whatever the new album is gonna be called. But
so he likes to save like the more personal stuff for albums.
Yeah,
I get it. Like
yeah.
the mixtapes can be like, you know.
Yeah, and he says that he publicly he says that this mixtape was specifically made for you to have fun to or whatever. It's not gonna have anything personal. Like he'll throw like it's very not. Don't get me wrong. He does get personal on the album, but he doesn't talk about the love shit.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, and I think we might have to see this one on tour.
Dude,
no.
If you buy my ticket,
what? You're not gonna go to a Logic concert? My
third one,
dude. This one might be the best one.
Here, I'll listen to Frank Sinatra IV and Frank Sinatra IV.
Was that a shot?
No, my bad. Young Sinatra.
No, but let me take a shot at the cover though. The cover is not very appealing in my opinion.
Is it better than Carter V cover?
Oh, way better.
Yo, that shit looks butt.
Yeah, that shit is ass. But you know, covers don't. I mean, okay, I was about to say covers don't matter, but covers actually do matter.
Covers matter.
They add a lot. Graduation's cover is really good.
Yeah, like I would rock the merch, just the cover. I'm not gonna rock the Wayne merch, just the cover.
What Kanye album merch would you wear, or what would be your first like purchase if there was
out of covers?
Yeah.
We'll go with Graduation, because of Takashi Murakami killed it.
He did the first. He actually only did that one, right?
Yeah, that's the only one he did. And then he did Kids See Ghosts. I actually really like that one too.
Yeah, which was not a really good album.
Which
by me and Jay standards.
Nope, by my standards, that's I think that's my second favorite album this year.
Whoa! Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say of Kanye's discography.
Oh, yo, that'd be a hot take.
Where does that rank on your Kanye list?
Ooh, oh my God, are we?
Are you busting a nut right now?
No, because like that's such a loaded question. Does your mom know you like Kids See Ghosts that much? Because it would go My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, maybe like the fifth. Damn, this guy has a lot of albums. Okay, maybe like the sixth.
Yeah, so it's not very high on your as far as like Kanye.
As far as Kanye goes, yeah, it's not that high.
Yeah,
but still high in the great realm of things.
Yeah, I think I would rock for sure My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Any of those alternative covers, I would.
Oh yeah,
rock
those are
any
hard.
of those. Like I think the Sword Through the Head one is hard. The three-headed one is hard.
Yeah,
like they're all pretty hard.
The pixelated one.
Yeah, the pixelated.
The
one
ballerina
is
is now wild iconic.
Is it?
I think so. Like you
see.
Do
you know the artist that did that?
No. I don't. We should find out.
I thought you did.
No, he is some really big artist though. Shout out to artists. I don't really know much art.
Nice. But yeah, so I think I would rock the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy merch, and then what comes after that would probably be Graduation, which is funny because Graduation is probably my favorite. Even though I said Late Registration is probably my favorite Kanye album, I think Graduation might be my favorite.
Like, if I were to ask you, like, on one day, do you like flip flop between the two albums?
Kind of, yeah, because like Late Registration is super nostalgic. Graduation, they're both nostalgic, but I don't know, dude. There's just something about I Wonder that's like, it's like if you were to just listen to that song, that's kind of like the perfect trailer for the entire album. Of that dreamy, synthy, very
damn, that beat is hard.
Yeah, it's super hard. And it's really simple.
Yeah, it's so simple, but I don't know, just the chords and the arrangement of the oh my God.
It's really good, bro.
That shit's tight.
I haven't listened to it in a while, but I remember when I first listened to that, dude, I was blown away. And that's why I always have to ride for Kanye, because of the how his music makes me feel. Which is why I don't mind being that dude that might be left out of the conversation. Like that might be the only Kanye supporter out of a conversation of saying why they don't agree with what Kanye's doing, so I can't ride with his music. But like I will always ride for Kanye because of how his music makes me feel, even though morally I don't agree with what he's doing.
Yeah, that I feel the same way. Like my stan level is gonna remain stan because of the music I love.
But how do you feel about people that get turned off by what they do in real life, and then they get turned off to listen to the music?
I don't blame them. Like I think to a certain extent that you have to separate the music from the person. But you know, when what they're doing in IRL is just that dumb, then you know if it
takes you away from the music.
If it takes away from the music.
So if you found out that Kanye was a pedo, when he was making College Dropout, actually no, he's just a pedo in general.
That might be.
You're not gonna listen to College Dropout the same?
No, I'm gonna listen to those the same, but I think I'll use that point as the cutoff.
Yeah,
okay, going forward, I'm not gonna listen to the rest.
So you'd never listen to Kanye if he was a pedo ever again?
The new Kanye, no.
Yeah,
but he's not a pedo.
But you're gonna listen to that. I know you will. He's not a pedo, by the way. I mean, I was just saying that. Just like hypothetically, if he was, would that take you away from the music? But I don't think it would for me, like, because I think I can separate the two.
Yeah, I can definitely separate the two.
But maybe I'm just really biased when it comes to Kanye, because we've been talking about him for like
5 episodes now.
So whatever Kanye does, pretty much.
The holy trinity is Kanye, Travis Scott. What else do we talk about on here? Wingstop. It's all we fucking talk about.
Do you think Travis is gonna drop something soon?
No, why? Astroworld's a masterpiece.
Whoa. The way you're just approaching this right now is really strong.
Do you think he's going to drop something new? If he does, maybe a joint album.
Ooh, who would that be with?
Ye.
Ooh. That might be kind of hard. A Travis Ye album produced by Kanye?
Yeah, that would be hard.
Yeah, that would be hard. But I it's not that I think he's going to drop something, but I do think he's going to drop more features. Like he did. Did you listen to the Juicy J feature?
Oh no, I haven't listened to it yet. Is it good?
Yeah, I like it.
Ooh.
I thought it would have been better if it was just Travis on it, but you know, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, usually how it goes. I mean, he was on Carter 5, so yeah, maybe more features.
I think that song would have been hard too if it was just Travis.
Yeah. Cuz Wayne's he's using like the same like vocal effects.
Yeah.
And then you're just like Travis would do.
He's very when it comes to features, he's very similar to Kendrick in that he can take over the song and like make it his.
What I like about Travis, Kendrick, and Drake is when they do come on as a feature.
Yeah.
Their presence is known. Like,
yeah.
The beat might switch up, or like they're coming in with some fire.
You know what time it is when you hear like an ad lib or like they're just them say
Yeah. Or like Travis is coming in and you just hear the ad libs like on the hook before you're like, oh
yeah, you know it's coming. Yeah. I think that's really cool when artists can they put their stamp on a song, and it's like I just feel like that's how you know an artist is original, when like you can instantly tell when it's them on a song.
So upcoming artists try to do that when you do features.
Yeah, just take over. Do you think it'll ever come to a point? I've always had this thought where it could be featuring a producer. So like it'll be like Travis featuring Metro, right? But Metro doesn't have vocals on it. He just, when his verse, quote unquote, comes on, the beat becomes his. You know what I mean?
Okay, I get it. That's so next level. Okay, so it's like Sicko Mode featuring Tay Beats.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, here's like you hear the producer drop. Yo,
and then it goes
that's
into
a good
his,
idea.
Yeah.
I think
is
that's
that not a
pushing
thing already?
It is, but I don't think it's addressed like that.
Yeah.
I think now that producers are having their name put as the artist more now, like I think that is the way to push it forward.
I think Mike Dean would be really good at that.
Yeah,
with the way he did the Goosebumps remix, or not. It wasn't even a remix. It was just kind of like a
added synth.
Yeah, added
man, so much, so many Travis songs live are so cool because of like the added Mike Dean guitar.
Mike Dean wasn't at the Life is Beautiful.
No, he wasn't at the Life is Beautiful set, but he was on the SNL set last night.
Was it good?
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy how he can add, like, just adding his flavor to it makes it so different. If you haven't heard the Goosebumps Mike Dean synth added version,
yo, look it up.
You need to look it up. It's on SoundCloud. Just look up Mike Dean Goosebumps. That shit. The outro with the, oh man, it's so
magical.
He is so good. And Travis's Life's Beautiful set was really good.
It was really good. You watched it?
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah,
I watched like the first. I didn't want to watch it all the way through because I didn't want to get a taste of what he would have, what he's gonna do at Astroworld.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be different.
Think so?
Yeah, all of us in the crowd are probably gonna be like on a roller coaster, just like watching him.
Do you think it's gonna be a long set? Because honestly, I don't think it's gonna be a long.
Maybe
set.
like 55 minutes.
So not even an extended. Like it's just like a regular show set.
How long are regular show sets? 45?
I would say an hour. An hour, yeah.
Are we talking about festivals or like
festivals?
Yeah, it's usually like,
well, because it's his own festival. So I was just, you'd expect that it would be like 2 hours.
Longer. If it is longer, it'll probably be only longer by like 15 minutes. Not too crazy.
Yeah. Who do you think is gonna be at Astroworld Fest?
For sure, Sheck West
with his gloves.
With his gloves. You saw that shit?
Is that his thing?
No, I don't think it's like a thing, but I did see.
He looks like a goalie. He either looks like a goalie or a trash dude.
Yeah, he's like I got hose, and he just has like these glowing hands. Yeah. Yo, that shit is tight.
So Sheck West.
Sheck West is gonna be there. I think Smoke Perp's gonna be there.
Yay. Probably not. Okay, that's too big of an artist to.
I don't know. I mean, they're like step brothers. Are they?
I don't know.
Yo, step brothers.
Yeah. Fuck. So Sheck West. Smoke, Perp. Are those all of his artists?
No, Don Tolliver.
Oh, that's his artist too.
And then there's one more.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, did you get your Travis hoodie?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh. When are you gonna wear it? You should have wore it here.
Nah,
dude, I've been wearing it in the morning because it's kind of like it's so funny. Like in Vegas,
it's below 70. It's cold.
Yeah, it's like because for people that aren't fans of the heat that live in Vegas, any chance that it goes below 80, we think it's cold enough to wear a hoodie because we've been waiting to wear hoodies like this entire fucking 7-8 months that it's been hot. So like it'll be like 80 degrees here, and I'll wear a hoodie because I'm like, yo, it's time. I have so many hoodies that I want to wear.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to all the hoodies I've lost by other girls stealing them.
Damn,
it's hoodie theft season. It's time to get our hoodies back.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of stolen hoodies?
A lot of stolen hoodies.
Would you say you're a babe magnet?
No.
No?
No, I would not say that.
Well, I mean,
say so.
These past couple years, you have had some flings.
Yeah, I have flings, but I wouldn't say I'm a magnet.
How does a relationship usually come up for you? Is it usually through mutual friends?
Yeah, usually.
Always through mutual friends.
Generally through mutual friends. Yeah.
So y'all meet and then it's just hang out with the mutual friends until you're comfortable enough to hang out solo, and then you'll take it from there.
Somewhat, yeah. And then like there's the cases of my friend thinks you're cute, and then you're just like, okay, let's see how it goes, and then it happens so often, and then you're just afraid of the intimacy, and then you're like, fuck hiking.
Nice. Way to bring that one in, bro.
Way to
fuck hiking.
Yeah,
you're gonna trigger hiking. A lot of people that are probably listening to this while they're hiking.
Okay, hold on. I say fuck hiking because sometimes when these flings are done, I get really petty over like what other said person is up to, and then a lot of the times it's fucking hiking, and I'm just like,
you're a petty.
I'm just like, fuck hiking.
You're petty.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in between, like I don't give a fuck and being super petty. So
what's the difference?
Let's fucking get it.
I'm not a fan of hiking either. Like honestly, I think it's cool that you can get exercise and fucking see, rocks and shit and trees while you're hiking. But personally, I'm just not a fan.
You know what's funny is the last time I went hiking was with you.
Yeah. Fuck. We are fucking lying, dude. We go hiking together every weekend. No, when was last time? When was that?
That was at Zion. 2K17.
Damn, so we go hiking once a year.
Wait, was that last year?
I think, I don't know.
2K17 sounded a long time ago,
don't,
but that was last year.
Hold on, nobody says 2K17.
Yeah, I was trying to be different, and here I go fucking up.
Yeah. So I think that, yeah, I know, I think it was last year. We went hiking, and I'm just not a fan. I think it's cool when you get to the top and you can like overlook everything, and then you're like, after like 15 minutes, you're like, all right, well, time to go down.
Yeah, I'm down with seeing the outdoors and nature. Like, I like fishing, and
How about
I
going
like camping,
lit,
but
going up,
going
hiking like inebriated.
Nah, I can't do many things while I'm drunk.
Yeah, I guess hiking isn't really like a drunk thing because you're gonna fucking fall.
I've definitely tried, and that was like the worst thing ever because I just got a headache, and then
yeah, because you can't. If you didn't notice, Jay can't drink when there's sun outside.
I think it's a dehydrated thing, but
yeah, I feel it though. I mean, but what if you're in water? Well, I guess you could still be dehydrated.
Yeah,
in water.
Not like I'm drinking through.
That's
my
like
skin.
the most ironic thing, to be like really dehydrated
in water.
Yeah, but you're like sitting in water.
Like you're stranded at sea.
Yeah,
you're like, but you don't
at sea.
You die from dehydration though. Like, oh my god, of all things.
Sea. Fuck, man. R.I.P. to my dentist. He was stranded at sea.
Yo, what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is old news, but
oh, I thought your dentist was a woman.
No, my new dentist is a woman.
Oh.
Actually, she wasn't even fucking there last. I had a dentist appointment on yesterday. And I was really hoping for the fine ass dentist to come through, like, and brush my shoulder and like, "Hey, Chris, how you doing? I haven't seen you in 6 months." Or fulfilling every fantasy, fulfilling every fantasy that I have of dentists. Or is it dentist or dentist?
Dentize.
But yeah, I was on the chair. And then it was a dude that came in. I was like, I've never seen you before. There's like four dentists that rotate in that.
Was he any good?
I mean,
heavy hand?
Not a heavy hand. Not very a good conversationalist.
He's a dentist.
Yo, I hate when they're cleaning your teeth and they're like trying to talk to you. Like they have all these tools in your mouth and they're like, "So what do you do for a living?"
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Oh, yeah."
I bet they're fluent in that though.
Fluent in what?
Understanding what the fuck you're trying to say.
Oh.
Like, yo, you can keep talking, bro. I understand what you're saying.
Wow.
Yeah, and really what you're trying to say is like, yo, your finger hairs are tickling my throat.
That's crazy. Hold up. That's a crazy concept. When they go to dentist school, there's like a section where they learn how to how to decode what someone's saying when they have stuff in their mouth.
They got to fulfill like the one elective for other language. I'm gonna fulfill stuff in my mouth.
Yo, that's fire. I fuck with that. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, you could make a skit out of that.
Yeah,
we have so many skits.
But shout out to my dentist. I would love to make that a skit with her, for her to walk in and then we just fucking.
Is she fine?
Bro, she was bad. Like I haven't seen her in like a. It's crazy because like
she quit then.
You know, like how you only go to. Well, I only go to the dentist like once a year or twice a year. So like, there's so much that happens in like 6 months. So like, she could have, I don't know, gotten divorced in 6 months and like.
That's true. She could be chasing younger guys in 6 months. You know.
I actually think we're pretty close in age. She might be as old as you.
Are we close in age?
Well, you're what, 26?
Yeah.
How old are you? 24.
Yeah, I guess we're close in age.
Yeah. What are you gonna do for your birthday this year? I asked you that this other day. I don't remember.
I want to go to a cabin in the woods.
I think that might be the best because, like, if you do go to a cabin, you're talking about
woods.
In where it's snowing, right?
Yeah. Okay. All jokes aside, yeah, I want to go to a cabin when it's snowing so we can snowboard.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
I do remember this now.
We'd get there, probably drink a lot.
And that's the cool thing because like in cabins, I feel like it's so the way they build cabins, it's like there's no sound coming out.
Yeah, there's no sound coming out. We could play Travis as loud as we want.
Yeah. So like you could just have a really let's invite some never mind.
Some people?
No, I just thought of how bad that would go.
If we what?
If we invited like people that listen to the podcast to your birthday.
Yo, I love y'all. That'd be kind of weird though.
I don't do well in social settings like that.
I don't do well with a lot of people around.
I don't do well. I was thinking about this the other day. I don't do well when people try to match you up with other people, even if it's just like like on some friend shit, you know?
Yo, at the wedding, some aunties are like, hey, this is so and so. She's single.
Yeah, she just that was her second attribute.
And then this dude, yeah, there's a second attribute. Here's her name, and she's single.
Yeah.
And then this dude starts running away.
I didn't run away. So the dude, funny enough, the DJ plays a song that I'm not a fan of. So I just was trying to make a joke, like, yo, let's run away. But I didn't realize that it does seem kind of mean for us to run.
Because we literally just got
I
introduced
feel
to her
so bad
again.
now. Fuck, we did run off after they introduced us the second time.
The second time they already tried to do it once,
and we
we didn't run. But the second time, you ran off, and I was kind of there, and I was like, all right, let me just go follow him.
I'm just not, because this is like the third time this has happened to me, where somebody has tried to hey, this is my friend, y'all should meet. It kind of worked in that way, where like somebody introduced you, and then there's kind of like this set expectation. I think that's where I fall short, is when I'm trying to meet expectations.
Yeah, I don't like that though. Like, hey, you're single, this person's single, y'all should do some single things together.
Yeah, I just don't think
co-mingle. I like that.
Oh my God, is JC about to take a shower? Well, we are running out of time on the pod. Jay wants to make longer podcasts, but I think the short ones are the way to go, right?
Yeah, we'll see how feedback is. I like longer podcasts. I get shorter podcasts.
I just don't think
this is what we're on now.
I don't think I would be able to record for an hour and a half.
It's a lot of content.
We'd have to have way more topics on the list.
Yeah, that's true. That's when we get just so many ad reads. It becomes an hour and a half.
No, but you know what? It's just different because like I can talk to you and I can talk to everybody for a long time. Like we can have a long conversation, but there's always pauses in between.
Yeah,
you know, but when you're recording a podcast, it's like nonstop.
We got to be entertaining.
Yeah, and I gotta force the entertainment because I'm not very entertaining.
Yeah, we're gonna force this shit out.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody listening to the podcast. Jay, would you like to say anything before we head out?
Keep the feedback going. It's much appreciated.
Give us some ratings.
I see all the ratings. It's jumped up to like 17 or 18 right now.
Let's go.
Really trying to get those ratings up, and that way we can get some ad reads and maybe some free seats from SeatGeek or whatever. But yeah.
By the time this goes out, I'll have a new song out. Go check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. And I'll be dropping a song. Try to do it every Monday, but you know
how it goes.
You know how it goes. So go and stream that. All of our links will be in the description of the podcast, unless Jay forgets.
I might.
Head to chrispunsalon.com for all producer kits in the online beat store.
You know what time it is.
You're just gonna ad-lib.
Yeah, I'm really good at ad-libbing.
Yeah. We love you. Give us ratings. And bye.
Peace. This is the added content people want. You want to hear shower sounds? That's what you're getting.
Can you hear it?
I don't know if I could hear it. I don't think we can hear it.
My brother's taking a shower right now. All right, we're out.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.